Okay, so now we're going to talk about creating your first routine. So, what we're going to cover: steps to create a simple, sustainable routine, prioritizing activities that align with your goals, tips for staying consistent and overcoming obstacles, adapting your routine as your needs evolve. Pro tip: so, steps to create a simple, sustainable daily routine. Start small and build gradually. Begin with short, manageable workouts, such as 15 to 30 minutes a day. If you're brand new to fitness, that's more than enough to get the ball rolling. You don't have to go in there and do 2 hour difficult workouts. You just want to get moving and just kind of ease into things so that your body gets adjusted to doing this type of working out. You can gradually increase the duration and intensity to avoid burnout and injury. Schedule workouts consistently. Treat your workouts like important appointments and add them to your calendar. Consistency is key to forming a habit, whether you exercise in the morning, during lunch, or in the evening. Mix up your activities. This one's really important because I think you incorporate a variety of exercises like strength training and cardio flexibility work. Mixing things up keeps your routine enjoyable and works different muscle groups to promote overall fitness. If you just do the same thing every day, like an example, if you run 30 minutes a day every single morning, eventually you're going to probably get bored. Some people can do it. Some people are very adamant about what they do, but usually that comes with experience. Prioritizing activities that align with your goals. Select purposeful workouts. For example, if your goal is strength, prioritize weightlifting. For cardiovascular health, focus on running, cycling, swimming, hiking, whatever it might be. Tailor your routine to match your goals ensures optimal results. It's definitely recommended you have a balance of all these things, but if your goal, for example, is to lose weight, you might focus more on the cardio aspect while doing some weightlifting. And if your goal is to get bigger and put on size, you might be more weightlifting versus something like swimming. Balance enjoyment and effectiveness. Choose activities that you enjoy to stay motivated while also addressing your fitness targets. This balance will keep you committed and make exercise feel like less of a chore. Do shit you enjoy, right? Track your progress towards goals. Regularly assess if your chosen activities are helping you advance. So, for example, like again, if you want to lose 50 pounds and you're doing a lot of weightlifting, but you're not necessarily getting enough cardio in and your eating isn't where it needs to be and your calories are too high, you might not be moving towards that goal at the same speed that you want. I'll get into this a lot more in further videos, really teach you how to zone in on those factors, but just be mindful of those things and just try to do a little research on your own as well of the best kind of activities and the best things you can do to help you get to your desired goal. Pro tip: join a rec sports league that plays sports with high cardio outputs. So basketball, floor hockey, soccer, handball, maybe volleyball's okay. Things like softball. I grew up playing baseball. It's not the best for cardio. Curling and stuff like that, probably not the best. But any like high cardio output sport is very fun and will also really help you towards any sort of fitness goal. Tips for staying consistent and overcoming obstacles. Do like a weekly schedule reset. So at the start of each week, plan your workouts fresh and reset your calendar. Standard would be Sunday night if your work week starts on Monday, and then you have all the way through the weekend. Treat each week as a new opportunity, flushing out any missed workouts from the past, and just focus on what's going forward, right? So you can't change what you did the last few days if you missed 2 to 3 workouts, but you can plan for the ones this week and make sure you're hitting them. Identify the leverage in your motivational style. So understand what drives you personally and use it to your advantage. If you're highly self-critical and competitive, channel that to push yourself further. That would probably be the category that I would fall under. I'm very competitive with myself and also very highly self-critical, but that in turn motivates me to get more out of anything I'm trying to do, especially fitness and that sort of lifestyle tailored things. Alternatively, if you thrive on encouragement and positive reinforcement, for example, set small milestones and celebrate them with support from friends, family, whoever might be in your life. And this kind of motivational approach keeps you engaged and inspired. And that's the main thing you're trying to do with, if you hit little bumps in the road, you're just trying to find something that can get you past those and just keep you on that path. Adapting your routine as you evolve. So listen to your body. As your fitness level changes, adjust your workouts to match your current abilities, right? So, for example, if you can only run 3 kilometers, 3 miles at the start, that's okay. That's a good place to start. But once you're capable of running 5 miles, for example, adjust so that you're doing those to get the most out of those workouts. Because if you just stay at the point where you're running 3 miles for 3 months, you're not going to make a ton of progress, right? You might make some, but you have to make sure that you're kind of going like this, right? You want to have a trajectory that's up. You don't want a flat line. So make sure you're challenging yourself with exercises and modify the intensity as you go. Reassess your goals regularly. Periodically review your goals and make changes as needed. For example, at the end of every month, see where your fitness level is at and adjust accordingly. When I'm personally doing this, I try to do it, every 4 weeks is a really good time frame, especially if you're in the gym. A really good time to change your workouts or to modify them is 4 to 6 week window, because after that your body kind of starts to build up a bit of a resilience to those things. It's the same thing with any sort of cardiovascular based training. You want to do routine is very good, but routine for a very stretched out long period cannot be as beneficial as just switching things up once in a while. Stay open to new activities. Trying different forms of exercise can keep things fresh and exciting. As your interests change, be flexible and explore new workouts to keep you motivated and engaged, right? So again, if you hike all the time, I hike quite often, you don't have to hike every single day. You can go play soccer, you can go play basketball. You can do things that get you a decent workout. They don't necessarily have to be super regimented in the same discipline. And summary. So build a routine that works for you. Start with a manageable schedule and reset your calendar weekly to keep things fresh. You want to approach it from a place of fun as well as a place of discipline, right? If you dread it and you hate it and you're doing the same thing all the time, you're going to fall off the wagon very quickly. Prioritize consistency over perfection, treating each week as a clean slate. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to be a rock star in every single thing that you try. It's the same learning process for everything, right? You try, you might fail, you're going to get better as you do it. Align your routine with your goals. Choose workouts that directly support your objectives, whether it's strength, cardio, or flexibility. Knowing your motivation style, whether it's competitive or encouragement. All those things help you stay driven and help you stay on a good path. Stay flexible and adapt. Regularly reassess your goals and adjust your plan as your needs change. Be open to trying new activities and modifying your routine based on how your body feels or evolving interests. Yep, and that's it for this video.